So, the Bayern Munich shirt. So this brings back memories. I went over to Bayern Munich about 2 years ago now for the Rob Williams tour, and I got to train with all the Munich players. So I got to kick a ball with Bastian Schweinsteiger, which was cool. And actually, I won on penalties, which he probably would never tell that story, but I actually won on penalties, and it was a lot of fun. It was really, really cool. So yeah. That was a really good day and a really good trip. And so, yeah, I was trying to convince all the Bayern Munich players to sign for Manchester United at the time, but they were having none of it. Cool. Can I take a picture of that? Can I take a picture of my box of my life? Hot! Beautiful. 31. I prefer it's 29 plus 2, if I'm honest. But 31 is my age, and I just recently turned. My birthday was recently, actually, and we did it in Germany. That was the 14th of May, and it was the Germany's Next Top Model event, the finale, and we were supposed to perform there, and we was there, just about to perform, and there was a bomb scare, so we had to evacuate the building. Massive shame, because I was very excited about it. But, so yeah, that's how I always remember my 31st. Almost being blown up. Let me take a picture of this. Hey. Oh. PlayStation. Two things come to mind. Sony, which is obviously the makers of the PlayStation, who I actually am signed to. That's my record deal. But also, obviously, I'm a massive PlayStation fan, so I play a lot of games. And I kind of, in the last probably year or two, I've got more back into playing it. But when I was a kid growing up, it was like I was obsessed with it. And it's one of the things that I really enjoy doing, because it takes my mind away from work, it takes my mind away from music, takes me mind away from everything. So I just kind of zone out and just play a computer game. And if I play it for like 20 minutes or an hour, it just kind of, yeah, it's like therapeutic, you know what I mean? You kind of like zone out. And it's what I do on tour a lot, is to kind of, yeah, it's good fun. I love it. I'm keeping it. Oh my God, what is this? Oh my God, the Game of Thrones. Is this the, oh, this is Stark family, right? This is Winterfell, right? Am I right? This is amazing. Game of Thrones is like taking over my life. I love TV shows. I just got into them again. Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad was like my first. Well, I liked a lot of things, but that was like the one that I was obsessed with. Then I got into Sons of Anarchy, and that's still my favourite. But then Game of Thrones came along, and I was like, yeah. I mean, I'm so obsessed with the show that I look up everything online. I watch the Thronecast show. There's a show in the UK called the Thronecast, and they sit and like analyse the show, and it's like I analyse every show myself. So then I have a TV show to watch that do the same thing that I do, which is incredible. And actually, an actress called Charlotte Hope, who is Miranda in Game of Thrones. She's Ramsay's sort of mistress. She's in my new music video. So yeah, Game of Thrones is like my life, and I love it. So yeah. You hold two sides, and I'll hold. And I'll hold. Oh, I'll hold. Cool. Me and Robbie. You know what? This guy's an absolute legend. Such a lovely guy. It's funny because we did the tour together. We actually met 6 years ago on X Factor. We did a performance together with Angels, which was like incredible. And Robbie said he was going to be my mate. And obviously I thought it was a bit tongue-in-cheek. We're on TV. He's kind of got to say that. But then me and Rob kept in contact, and we have been sort of mates ever since. And he's an absolute gem. Went on his tour last year, 2 years ago, toured across the whole of Europe, and it was amazing. And he's just a real top guy, a gentleman. And he actually said a funny thing that he said to me, because I was really intrigued, because we all know what Robbie was like, 20 years ago, 10 yeyears ago. And I did say to him, do you think that me and you would be friends 10 years ago? And Robbie said no. So I thought that was really funny. But he meant that in a funny way, because but yeah, he's a top man, and he's a good man and good person. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a selfie. And then I'll just take one.